Let's move on now. A cricketing superstar, an Oxford graduate, once Pakistan's heartthrob. We're of course talking about Prime Minister Imran Khan, who has now thrown the country into a political turmoil. Imran Khan has donned many hats in the past. Here's now a profile of Pakistan's prolific leader. Take a look.
March 25th, 1992. Pakistan won the Cricket World Cup and Imran Khan became the face of victory. He was one of those rare figures from Pakistan who emerge as a once-in-a-generation frontier of sports. Glamour and politics. There was just one more job left for him after lifting the World Cup: to become the Prime Minister of his country. But what led to a man who refused to enter politics to become the man who's now fighting to save his premiership? The journey began from philanthropy. In 1994, Imran Khan opened Pakistan's first specialized cancer hospital in the memory of his mother who died of cancer. Around the same time, he began shedding his playboy image and re-embraced his religion. It was a massive philanthropic gesture. It earned him a crowning achievement of public support and love. And the short answer to sustain the public love was politics. 1996, Imran Khan launched his own political party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, which translates to Movement for Justice. In the first election, the PTI won 0 seats in parliament. The next one, Imran Khan won just 1 seat, his own. By 2012, the former cricketer had already started acting like the Prime Minister and started voicing his opinions on the army.
My relationship with the army is a sensible relationship, which is quite clear that the army should not be running the country. So if I'm the Prime Minister, if I have the responsibility, I have the authority.
The next election in 2013, the PTI could grab just about 35 seats, even after this very heartfelt appeal from the hospital.
If you want to change your destiny, you will have to take responsibility for yourself. Consider your last 5 years. We will not be able to bear living like that for the next 5 years. Imran Khan can, but you cannot. I ask you again, whatever I can do, I did for my country. I did not do a favor to my country. It was my responsibility.
4 elections had come and gone. 2 marriages had collapsed in their wake. And the quest of this aging playboy to be the Prime Minister was nowhere near its end. But the former sportsman kept going. He began protesting against the then Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. The man of destiny can only follow his star, so he kept his eyes fixed upwards towards the top office. Khan rallied on a strong anti-corruption message and positioned himself as the alternative to Pakistan's 2 political dynasties, the Sharifs and the Bhuttos, who had been trading off power and corruption charges for decades. And in no time, PTI's agenda started gaining ground, especially among the youth and the working groups. Imran Khan went from a wild-card politician to a strong political contender for premiership. In 2017, Nawaz Sharif got convicted of corruption and was sentenced to 10 years in jail. And Imran Khan's path to victory became easier than ever before. He even hailed the Supreme Court's decision on Sharif.
Today I am happy for Pakistan. It is the first time I have seen a powerful sitting PM who has been in power for the past 3 years, who was controlling all institutions of the country, disqualified by the Supreme Court. All of Pakistan is celebrating after the decision today by the Supreme Court because we have a hope now.
Khan campaigned, shored up support and won, but denied to accept the victory till the quote-unquote last ball.
I am a player who played different matches in different grounds for 21 years. And as long as the last ball is not hit, I won't accept victory. And I pray that God may make happen whatever is good for my country.
But good intentions do not constitute good governance. When he came to power, the voter discovered that the so-called man of destiny had no understanding of the reform of fiscal management. He was a maverick in his choices. No one told him that a begging bowl in Riyadh or Abu Dhabi was equivalent to revenue, or that a handshake in Moscow was tantamount to foreign policy. And neither was describing Osama bin Laden as a martyr going to win any friends. There is an old Sufi saying, no kingdom is large enough for two kings. In the case of Pakistan, the king has always been the army, the civilian leaders, mere subjects. Perhaps this explains Imran Khan's downfall. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.